Hi, I'm Margarita, and one of the things that I've been noticing in the world, and maybe you have too, is that people are awakening in droves all over the planet. And you, as a person who has gifts and abilities, maybe you're wanting to help the world in some way. Maybe you're part of the transformation of creating this new earth on the planet, right? But maybe you don't know what the next step would be in doing that. Because I would say that 80% of the spiritual community rely on being gifted, having abilities, and just hoping love and light is going to take them through and creating a difference in the world. And I'm not going to say it's not going to do anything, but if you are really serious about creating impact in the world, that means you get to create a container on the 3D realm for your 5D gifts and abilities and power. That, my friend, is called a spiritual business. And so a lot of spiritual people want to create a spiritual business, but they don't know what to do next about it. Like sometimes they will just consume a lot of YouTube videos and hope something, rubs off on them and they'll try to implement something or maybe none of it, but it's going to take many years in the making, right? So I don't know if you've got that kind of time on your hands, but if you are serious about being a spiritual entrepreneur and you want to know how to do it correct, then I've offered and I'm now offering something called the Emerging Spiritual Entrepreneur, which is a 5-week journey going from sacred calling to soul-led business. And so this is for you if you don't have a business yet, if you are starting a business now, or if you're 1 to 3 years into your business, because that's still a new business. Or even if you're an experienced, seasoned entrepreneur and you just want to get the basics down and you want to kind of revisit things because you're committed to your expansion, this is for you too. And so for 5 weeks, we are going to be together in a group setting on live Zoom calls where I'm going to be going into creating those foundational steps. So I've been an entrepreneur for almost 18 years now. Almost 18 years ago, I put my shingle on my clinic room in the wellness center, and I thought, I have a good heart, I mean well, I do good work, and now they're just going to flock to me, right? The law of attraction activate, right? That's what I thought. And then I found out that's not how it works. And after being broke many months later, I said, you know what, I'm going to go all in. And so that is when things started shifting. And that is when I started creating my foundation for my spiritual business. And that's when I started making my first 6 figures in my business and then continued to do that from then on. So I'm going to be sharing with you things like how to create your email list. Because if you're not doing that, you got to be doing that. So I'm going to be telling you how you get to do that, why you get to do that. I'm going to be talking about visibility and messaging, dialing in with your messaging, speaking so that people can hear you, because it's not about just only using your voice. It's about what are you saying? What are you conveying? What is the vibration of what you're speaking, right? That is all important. Not only that, I'll be covering things like how to create your offers, how to price your offers, how to market and sell your offers, because there are 2 things that spiritual entrepreneurs have issues with. It's selling, number 1, because they think it's gross. And the secret is that selling is not gross. Selling grossly is gross, right? Selling grossly and selling to be in service, those are 2 different things. I'm going to be showing you how to do the latter. The second thing that a lot of spiritual people have a hang up on is money. And if you are in this whole like money's unspiritual or money's part of the capitalist patriarchy and all this other bullshit, then this is not the container for you, because I'm going to be talking about money, making money, how to create money, how to love creating wealth, and how to embody your financial wealth while following your calling. And so I even have a module dedicated to that called Embodying Your Wealth. So we're going to be covering that. So it's going to be 5 full weeks, actually 6th week, including that bonus call. If you're feeling called to enter this portal with me, we start June 23rd. Each call is 2 hours because we're going to go deep into all the training. I'm also going to be performing a power unleashing activation with each call. And I'll be also doing some Q&A at the end on the topic we are discussing that day. And if we're lucky and we have the time, I might do some laser coaching, who knows. But that is regular access if you want to join us. Or you can choose the VIP access if you like the VIP stuff. The VIP access gives you everything included in the regular access, and also includes private one-on-one coaching calls with me So every single week that we're in a group call together, you're also getting your own private one-on-one coaching call with me. We're going to be working on your unique challenges and things that you want to get support on with your own spiritual business. And you're also going to be getting private Telegram support. And in the regular access, we're going to be having a group Telegram support. So it's up to you which one you're vibing with, but I really hope you do join us because it's going to be so, so powerful. And if I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this is going to be something I'm going to, keep offering. But one thing I know is I'm offering it now. So if you're feeling this, jump in, and I hope to see you there.